So on number 1, they're asking you to number 1 into 3 to turn it into decimal, right? To the nearest tenth. So to do that, you need to think of all the perfect squares. So square root of 1, square root of 4, square root of 9, square root of 16, square root of 25. Oh, 18 is between which two numbers? 16 and. So it's between, your answer is between 4 and 5, right? So it's 4 point something. Is it closer to 16 or 25?
16.
So guess 4.2, 4.3, okay? It's obviously very close to 16. So you got a choice between.
Excuse me, Miss.
Yes, go ahead, have a seat.
Really?
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate it so much.
You're
and
welcome.
I just don't know why you're laughing.
Because
She's
I'm recording.
She's recording.
Putting this on
Oh.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, so my name will be on YouTube, right?
Yes,
My
that's
mouth.
right. Yeah.
Yay!
That's awesome. So you
So
answer.
people will know it's me, right?
Exactly. And
Yay!
they know your
Oh my God, that's so
And what is your
fun.
name again?
Sanaya.
Now they know your name.
Yes, they do.
The lovely Sanaya. We love her. Okay, so it's between 4 and 5, and it's between 4.1 basically to 4.9. So you're guessing the number between there. So we're guessing it's closer to 4, so we'll say 4 point what? 3?
Yeah.
4.3? Okay. 4.3, so times 4.3. That's 9, 12. And then the next number, we're done with this one. Put a placeholder, right? 12, carry the 1, 16, 17. We add, we get 9, 4, 8, 1. So we get basically 18.49. It went over, right? It went over our desired 18. So we need to choose lower or higher than 4.1, our next number.
Lower.
Lower to 4.2. Let's do 4.2. This is very close. It's only over by 0.49. Okay? So 4.2. So 4.2, that's 4, 8. Placeholder, right? You guys remember that, right? 8 and 16. And add them together. Get 4, 16, carry 1, 7, 1. 2 put, okay? That's under, right? Under the 18 that we want right here. So which one is closer? How far is this to make 18? 30, what? 36. So 0.36. You see that? You make 18. If you add it, you make 18. You add this together, you make 100. So the 100 carry 1 over, that's 18. You see that? So which one's closer, the 49 or 36? 36. So your answer is the square root of 18 is about 4.2. We put about because we're rounding. This number, you know, the square root of 18 is irrational. It goes on forever. Okay? That's our answer for that one. Okay, number 2, the square root of 27. Okay, we got 25, right? 36. The next perfect square is 25 and then 36, right? 36. Square root of 30. So 27 is between 5 and
6.
between 5 and 6. So we're choosing between 5.1 to 5.9. Now, which one is it closer, 25 or 26?
25.
I mean 36, not 26, sorry. 25. So we know it's 5 point what? What do you want to
We
get?
can try 5.5.
Well, it's not halfway.
So 5.3.
It's not a good choice because if it's halfway, it's like what's halfway between here? 11. So 5 more, it's like 30. And this is 25. No, halfway between here. Yeah, like the square root of 30. If you want the square root of 30, then it's halfway. This is 6 away. This is 5 away. Then 5.5. If it's not halfway, you're just wasting your time guessing numbers. So you have to guess smart. You can choose 5.5 and notice that it's a lot smaller. If you are at a loss, guess 5.5 on how to do this. That's how I usually teach my student, guess 5.5. But then it takes so long for me to give the notes, I'm like, forget it. Let's use logic here. It's very close to 5. It's very close to 5. 5 is close to 5.1, right? So guess what? 5.3? We guessed 4.3 on the other one. Let's guess 5.3. 5.3. That's 9, that's 15, right? Placeholder, placeholder. 15, carry the 1, 26. 9, 10, carry the 1, 8, 2. 28, it went over. Oh, look how close that is. No, it's 1 over. That's a lot over, huh? So which one would we want to guess now? 5.1. Because look, this is 1 over this. Did I do something wrong though? You know how I multiply wrong? Oh yeah. Did I? No, I did not. I don't think I did. Okay, let's do 5.1 and see. Okay, let's 1, 5, 5, 25. 5.
It's 26.
Oh, that's way too low.
You put 5 right there.
Did I? Did
Yeah,
I
it was
do
supposed to be
something
1.
wrong?
And you put 26.
Oh,
right
this where?
there. You
After
see,
0?
you're supposed to put 1.
You put 5.
Oh yeah. Thank you. See carelessness? What I mean? Thank you. Hey, you didn't let anyone earn a free homework pass. That's right.
I was saying it, but you even saw this thing.
Only if the student on the video at home finds it. Okay, now we do both of them. This is way low and this is a little bit too high. So our only choice is 5.2. 5.2. Okay, that's 4, 10. 10, carry the 1.
It's
27.04. Did you guys get that?
yeah,
So obviously it's what?
too high.
It's a little bit too high. How high? How further away? 0.04. That's very close to 27, isn't it? So our answer has to be what? This is 1 over, this is 1 under. That can't be. 1 over, 1 under. This is only 0.04 away. So what is it? 5.2. Our answer is about. So on a number line, if you have to put this on a number line, you would put it at 5.2. Got it? Any question? Yes, boy. Yes. Yes, mine.
Wouldn't it be 5.1 though? Because I thought it's not supposed to go over.
It can go over, just as long it's whatever's closest to that number. Let's look at your calculator. If you take your calculator, and if you do the square root of 27, what will you get? Go get a calculator.
Mine's in my backpack.
Okay, I'll do Google. Sorry guys. I'll do Google calculator.
It's 5.1.
No, what's the next number after that?
9.
Calculator. Okay, so if you do a calculator, you get square root of 20 what? 27? Delete. How do I delete? Oh, gosh, how do I do it? The square root of 27. Okay, it's 5.1, but the number after 1 is a 9. What do we do to that 1 because the number after the 1 is a 9?
Make it a 2.
Round it to 2. see how close that is to 2? 5.19. You need to round it up to 5.2. So even on our calculator, it says 5.2, rounded to the nearest 10.
Miss Wilcox?
Yeah.
You have plastic cup.
No, I don't. Maybe later though, because the longer I take videotape, the longer it takes to upload.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Continue.
So on 3, you know how to do 3 now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the rest you don't do it the same. The rest you factor. Like, what is the square root of 100? 10. 10 times 10, right? Which is 10. You guys understand it's 10 times 10. It makes one of them 10 to the first. So our answer is just 10.
Oh.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now the square root of 45 is 9 times 5, right?
Yeah.
And, well, square root of 5 is one of them. And 9 becomes what? 3 times
so
3. So how many pairs of 3s do we have?
1. So then
1. 3 to the first, radical what?
5.
5. You see that?
That's the answer.
That's it. 1 pair of 3 comes out.
I wonder.
And then this for sure can times by 2. I don't know exactly what this is. 1, 2, 6. 1, 2, 6, right? And then I can do 2 again. 2 times 6, 3. So first of all, it's 8 times, okay, 2, and 2, these 2 so far. 63 is 9 times what? 7? Right? So 7 is one of them. And that 9, what will it be for 9? 3 and 3, right? Any question? Okay, so what's my answer? 2, 1 pair of 2, 1 pair of 3s. So that's a 2 to the first and 3 to the first. You see that? The exponent means how many pair you got.
Then it's gonna be the bar thingy and then 7, right?
Uh-huh. So your answer is this. Multiply them all together. What will you get? 8 times 2 is 16. 16 times 3 is, or 6 times 8 is
48.
48. And then these all came out already. What's left in there? Square root of 7. Okay? So 48, the square root of 7. Now number 7. This is a 1 here. That's a negative 1. That's a negative 1 times whatever there. Okay, 24. Factors of 24. What makes 24?
8 times 3.
8 times 3 or 6 times 4. Doesn't matter. You'll end up having the same numbers in here. Okay, 3 is one of them. Okay, 8. 2 times 4 is 2. 2 is another one of them. And then 4. 2 times 2. Hey! 2 times 2. Yes. For me. Thank you. Do you have your original one?
Oh, it's in my backpack.
Can you staple it together?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Can I bring it?
Mhm.
Can I turn it in tomorrow?
Okay.
This is the
So-
right here.
It's in her backpack.
Oh.
Okay, so how many pairs of what number?
1 pair of 2.
1 pair of 2. So that 2 comes out 1 pair of 2. Anything else? What's negative 1 times 2?
Negative 2.
Negative 2, the square root of
6.
6. 3 and 2. You see that? Isn't this easy?
Yeah.
I mean,
Easy.
because in class, I mean,
I know, and sometimes I'm confusing. I know. That's why we have
tutoring.
YouTube too. Same.
Oh, YouTube.
Yeah,
I don't. It's because I
posted
don't be
on
on YouTube like that. I'm mostly on Snapchat. See, no, if you. Oh yeah.
Let's continue.
Okay.
Okay, the square root of 64 is 8 times 8, right? Which is Once you get the same number,
You
no,
can-
no,
Oh.
don't. Once you get the same number, that's it. You got, this is -5 times, if it's the same, it's awesome. Can we have a pair that comes out? Yeah, we can have a pair of 8 come out, right? Is there anything left? No, a pair of 8 can come out. So 8 comes out, times that by -5, what's your answer?
-40.
-40. As long as it's a pair, you don't need to break it up any further. Got it? The faster you can find that pair, the shorter your problem is. Okay, like 36. Do you need to break it down, or is there a pair? There's a pair, right, of what? 6 times 6. And then there's one x. So there's one pair of 6, which is 6, right? And the square root of x, there's no pair, so it's just x. Got it? Okay, number 10. Well, we don't know if there's a pair of anything. That's too big of a number for us. So 2 times what? What's half of 512? 2, 5, 4.
256.
Oh, 2, 5, 56, yeah. I did it wrong in my head. Oh,
No.
but inside for sure though, for sure it's 3 V's, right? Okay, and then we got 2 times. Okay, 256 is divided by 2 times what? That's another 2. We got another 2. 128. Oh, can we do another 2? 2 times 64, right?
So then it would be 8, right?
Yeah, and then there's another 2. And then here is 8 times 8. Do we need to go further on the 8?
No.
No, we got a pair. We stop at any pair. Okay, we use all the pair. Oh, sorry, this should have been a 2 here. And then an 8 times 8. So what's our pair here? A 2,
And 8.
an 8. So we got 2 to the first times 8.
To the first.
There's only one pair of them. And how many V's? V to the
2.
first. Uh-oh, sorry. Okay, there's V. There's only one pair. Oops. There's only one pair of V. Okay, these are gone. What's left inside? The 2 and the V, right? 2V. Everyone see that? So what do we have? What's 2 times 8?
16.
16.
So it'd be
V.
16v to the power of
2V.
2.
2V, not to the power, the square root of 2V. Thank you very much. You got it?
Oh, I gotta go for drumline. But
Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Do you understand this?
Yeah, I'll watch the video again later.
Okay.
Drumline over home.
All right. 11. The square root of 45. Okay, I'll change it to blue. The square root of 45 is, well, let's do the x first. There's 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Okay, 45. 9 times 5, right? 5 for sure. And 9 is 3 times 3. Okay, so what can come out here?
No, it's gonna be a pair. It's gonna be 3, 1, and then
3
after
3 to
that,
the first.
it's 2 pairs of x.
2 pairs
And
of
so
x.
it's gonna
So
be
x to the
power of 2,
power of 2.
and then it's gonna
There's
be
2 pairs.
the bar notation.
So this is
makes it
gone.
5.
That's called square root. A radical.
The radical.
Radical 5 or square root of 5. Is there anything else with the 5? Anything else with that 5?
No.
Super long.
And X, right?
No.
2x.
That's the answer.
No, the X came out. There's 2 pairs of X. That's why we have X squared.
So we would have to multiply?
No, there's
that's the
nothing
answer.
to multiply here.
So that's the answer?
Yeah, this is the answer. There's nothing to multiply the
That was
3
easy.
to.
I actually got it right.
Oh, that's good. Okay, next one. 72. How many X's? It's 2, right?
It's gonna be 9 and 8. Right?
Yeah, 9 and 8. Well, 9 is 3 and 3, right?
So then it's a pair, so you would stop. And
Yeah,
then
but
times
8.
would be 4.
4 and 2.
Yeah. With Jasmine.
Okay, so far we got 3 and 3. And then a 2, right? And the 4 can be broken down to what? 2 and 2. Do you understand? So all these right here. How many pairs of 3s? 1. 1 pairs of 2s. And 1 pair of X, right? So you got 3 times 2. 3 times this 2. So far?
So it would be
And X to the X, we need the X. That comes out.
so
And
are,
then-
you, are you sure it would be sorry, excuse me.
Go ahead.
I thought it would be 9 times 8.
Yeah, it's 9
I
times
mean
8.
9 times 4. Could
That's
9
36.
Oh. Ooh.
So what's left is this 2 inside, right? This 2. Correct?
Correct.
So the square root of 2. So what's 2 times 3 here?
6.
6x square root of 2. Okay? You guys kind of getting it?
Yeah.
Okay, 14 tomorrow, you'll do it some more. I'll have videos and you'll do some more on
So we can do it by ourselves.
it tomorrow, yeah. With the video. Okay, negative 8. Well, let's put it right here. This is negative 8. And let's the square root of 36. All right, square root of 36 is what, guys?
6 times 6.
6 times 6. Can we stop at that?
Yes, we can.
Yes, because we have a pair. And then there's a b, right?
Yes.
So how many 6 do we have a pair of?
1. So it's gonna be 6, 1. Then radical b, right?
Yeah. But don't forget this negative 8.
So then so it would be negative 48, right?
Yeah, negative 48. The square root of radical b. Right?
Yes.
So b is inside. Okay, number 15. Do I need to do all of it?
No.
You got it, you think? Okay, let's do.
I think we can try it a little bit more.
Okay, let's do 3 more. I'll do 3 more. Okay, I'll do this 4 right here. Okay, so this one is 3 times radical 18. Oh, well, you guys know this is 3 times radical 18, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This is 3 times, there's only one m, correct?
Correct.
Radical 18, what makes 18?
6 and 3.
6 and 3. We know 3 is one of them. It's prime. How about 6? 2 times 3. 3 times 3 times 2. What pairs up?
3.
3. The only thing that pair up here is this 3. So that 3 comes out.
So it'd be
9
radical 2m.
radical 2m, right? This is 7 times. Okay, let's 125, right? 125 is 5 times 5 times what? 25? 5 times 25? 5 is one of them. It's prime. 25 is 5 times 5. So it's 5 times 5 times 5. And 3 V's, right? 1, 2, 3. Okay, how many pairs of 5 do we have?
We have
One.
1, so it's going to be 5
One.
times
We have
7, right?
1, yep. 5 times 7 is?
5.
5 times 7 is? 35.
35, yes.
And how many V's?
3, so it's going to be V to the power of 3, right?
No.
No, it's two pairs, so it's going to be V1.
How many pair? V to the 1. Just one pair, right?
Yes.
V to the 1. When you don't have to put the 1 power. Okay, so it's 35. This is 35V. Radical. What's the radical?
V1. I mean,
We
Yeah,
got
5V.
5. Uh-oh. 5V. Okay?
oh, because you get to put the extra last V with the 5, right?
Yeah. Because I didn't have a pair. Okay, so this is -3 times. Okay, 24 is 4 times 6, right? And then 2 times 2 is good. So we got, let me leave some room. Got 2 times 2, and 6 is times 3 times 3. Okay? And then there's just the V, right?
Is that supposed to be a 2?
Oh, yes. 3 times 2. What am I thinking? 9. Okay, how many pairs? Of what number?
It's going to be two pairs
One
of
pair.
one pair of 2.
1 pair of 2 only. And that gets rid of that, right? That gets rid of that too.
So then it would be -6.
-6. Radical.
Radical
6V.
6V.
6V. Number 18. It's the last one I'm doing, and you guys can do 4 on your own.
Are you going to help us though if we need help?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, 7. This is 7 times square root of 100. What's the square root of 100?
10 and 10.
10 times 10. So how many pairs of 10?
1.
1. So
It would just be 70. 70R.
No, guys. It would be
10 times 10 and 1, 2, 3.
70
So,
radical.
Don't be all sciencey.
70.
okay, so we got this one, that's 10, and 1 R, right? 1 pair R. So this is 70 R. Oh, that's my phone telling me I have to pick up my son. Okay, that's your answer.
Is that your son?
No, that's my reminder that I have to leave here.